Take 6! Yeah!
George Strait Productions. Welcome to Fantasy Blueprint Junior. We're winning as our business.
And business is good!
Oh boy. Today we're here to talk to you in Season 1, Episode 1, about what Fantasy Blueprint Junior is all about, as well as get a little insight into what's going on in the off-season. I'll tell you one thing. I just heard, this is Football Phil, by the way, I'm Coach Mike. I just heard someone tell me, why are you talking about fantasy football? It's July 27th.
And there's no off season.
There isn't.
There's zero off season.
You need to be
Not one
working.
day.
You need to be
You
working.
need to be working with these people that are doing training camp right now.
Exactly.
If they're
So we have a
working, you're
lot of
working.
insight we want to get to. We're going to start our first season, first episode with the first round of the upcoming draft. Now we have 4 big backs that I want to hear Football Phil's impression on. We got David Johnson, who's now back after that terrible injury. We got Ezekiel Elliott, who has no issues with suspension or anything like that. We've got Todd Gurley, who just lit the world on fire. And we have Le'Veon Bell, who's the #1 piece in the most explosive offense in the NFL. Tell me your 4 in a row and why.
Are you telling me to rank them?
Yes.
Ranking them, I think Le'Veon Bell's 3rd because I think they're going to lose a bit of chemistry because it's likely his last year there. And
I think that's true.
Todd Gurley, I think he's 2nd. I think David Johnson's going to have a great year, #1. And then...
Wait, you forgot about Ezekiel Elliott.
I don't like Ezekiel Elliott.
Really?
I think that I don't like the Cowboys this year in general.
You don't like the Cowboys in general this year?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Coach Mike here does. The Cowboys are going to score a lot of points. And Ezekiel Elliott is going to be the #1 player in all of fantasy land. If you don't take Ezekiel Elliott, you're going to be doomed. I'm not saying that those other guys are bad. They're probably all good for 1,800 yards and 13 touchdowns.
No.
But Todd Gurley...
Ezekiel...
Go.
Go ahead.
Okay, Todd Gurley scored 19 touchdowns last year. He's going to regress to the
No,
mean.
he's-
That means he's going to retract. Just by nature of football, he's going to get back to around 14, 15 touchdowns. It's going to come back. David Johnson, I agree. The problem with David Johnson is Bruce Arians is gone, and Bruce Arians fed him the ball. So now we got a new situation, a terrible quarterback. Carson Palmer's out.
Well, their offensive coordinator now had worked for the Panthers, correct?
Yes.
And they had Jonathan Stewart and...
Who? D'Angelo Williams and Christian McCaffrey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he fed them the ball.
That's a stretch. Next, Le'Veon Bell. I agree. Chemistry issues. It's going to be his last year.
Yeah.
He was just franchise tagged 2 in a row. Like, what's going on? Second set of those. So we'll agree to disagree on Ezekiel Elliott.
Yep.
Otherwise, the other guys are really, really good. Next, Alvin Kamara, Antonio Brown, Saquon Barkley, and Odell Beckham. Give me your take on those 4. 2 Giants?
Wait.
Saquon,
Oh, okay.
Odell, Alvin Kamara, and Antonio Brown.
So, I think Antonio Brown's real confident. He showed up to work in a helicopter yesterday.
Oh!
And he looked very happy, and he's told his family that he was committed to football. He's been working every day now, 30 minutes every a workout at least and more.
What about Alvin Kamara? Alvin Kamara.
I think he's #2, Antonio Brown. I think number 1 is Saquon Barkley.
Oh.
I love him this year. I absolutely love him.
What's his nickname?
What?
Come on, say it loud and proud, baby. It's you.
What? What?
Saquon.
Saquon!
I agree. I think he's going to have a fantastic year. So does FOA. So do the people that I trust.
Alvin Kamara, number 3.
He's going to be awesome.
And Odell's 4.
You know Mark Ingram is serving a 4-game suspension to start the year
Why?
because of PEDs or something.
What's that?
Performance enhancing drugs. Not good.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. I don't want to tell the guy that he was on a PED suspension. There we go. Just want to make sure. So he's on a PED for 4 weeks.
Yep.
That means Kamara is like all they got for 4 weeks. In the month of September, if you got Alvin Kamara, you're on fire.
Mhm. Yeah.
Saquon Barkley is a rookie. The problem with rookies, week 12 is as far as they play each year. When you get to week
Big 12 is
13,
the most competitive.
not Big
conference.
12.
I
They
mean-
only play 10 or 12 games. So when they get into the NFL grind, week 13, week 14, week 16, that's different. They don't do that usually. All right?
Yeah.
And then Odell. Tell me Odell. What's Odell going to do?
I don't
ODB.
like Odell this year.
You do or you don't?
I don't.
You don't?
I think he'll catch like maybe a few touchdowns. Like, not. I think it's gonna be a low year for him.
Oh!
I think 7 touchdowns.
Odell's out! Odell's out!
I think 7 touchdowns.
He's got the best hands in the league, and he's a giant, and he's literally goes like this.
7 touchdowns and 700 receiving yards.
Wrong. Over. 1,300 yards,
1,300 yards.
11 and a half touchdowns. I don't know how you score a half a touchdown. Last 4. DeAndre Hopkins, Kareem Hunt, Leonard Fournette, and Julio Jones. I'll repeat. DeAndre Hopkins, Kareem Hunt, Leonard Fournette, and Julio Jones.
I think number 1 is Kareem Hunt,
Kareem Hunt.
but I
Why?
insist that I don't hate. I like watching wow plays, and watching power running backs to me is just not fun. I think Leonard Fournette is number 2 there. I mean, no, number 3. Julio Jones, I think, is number 2. And then who's the other one? Oh, DeAndre.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh, that's hard.
DeAndre Hopkins.
I think DeAndre Hopkins number 1,
Yeah.
and then
Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt is 2, and then
Julio is 3 and Leonard Fournette 4.
no,
No, sorry, go ahead.
Julio's 4, and
No, Julio is fine,
4. Julio's 4.
but he is
Julio-
4. 4 is fine.
And
The problem
Leonard
with
Fournette's 2.
the problem with Julio is he doesn't get in the end zone. For goodness
And
sakes.
and
No
people
one
are
has
learning
gone.
how
He's
to-
gone 4 straight years with 1,400 receiving yards. No one else has gone for 5. He's in rarefied air, but he's going for 1,400 this year, and he still only scored 5 touchdowns last year.
I don't know. He had the 2.
Oh, it's bad.
He had 2 in the Buccaneers game, and no, 3 in the Buccaneers. He exploded in the Buccaneers game.
3 touchdowns, and you're
Yeah.
right. 2 at Detroit. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
2.
2 against Tampa Bay.
And in one game.
In one game. So he scored 3 touchdowns the whole year despite 1,400 yards.
Alright.
So that's it for this episode. High five. Football Phil. Boom. We're ready to go to episode 2, or first we're gonna cut to the Fortnite Insider.